it's another one of those reviews again. This time around it's going to be a Scottish German style craft Pilsner. Well, let me just rephrase that. It's a German style craft Pilsner from Scotland, but it says it's the original Scottish craft. Oh, who gives a fuck? It's BELHAVEN Brewery's craft Pilsner, established in 1719 in Dunbar, Scotland, by the BELHAVEN Brewery, and it's a 4.8% German style Pilsner from Scotland. See, we got it out that time. So yeah, here's what the bottle looks like, you know. There's a lot of shit written on it, so let's have a look at it. Obviously, we know it's 4.8% and it's brewed in the BELHAVEN Brewery in Dunbar, Scotland. I have no idea what that is. Answers on a postcard. But this craft Pilsner is brewed using 100% Scottish barley, classic lager yeast and water drawn from our own brewery well. A long, cool fermentation and extended maturation produce a classic continental style Pilsner, and by continental style I mean German, with a pleasant biscuity aroma and a fresh, lightly malty flavour. Nice. Continuing that long tradition, this range of specialty beers each has its own unique taste and style, and together they represent the very best of Scottish brewing. BELHAVEN, or the beautiful harbour, nestles among the rolling barley fields of Scotland's beautiful east coast. Ah, so that's where the fuck BELHAVEN Dunbar is. It's round Edinburgh way. For nearly 300 years, we have brewed in this place using only the finest local ingredients. BELHAVEN Brewery, craft Pilsner, established 1719, Dunbar, Scotland. And for those of you who like bottle tops, there you go, it's got a bit of a thistle engraved in it. It's not engraved, it's sort of just there. I think it's a thistle. There we go, kind of looks like a diagram of a fanny. Because it looks like, if you've ever seen a school diagram, so you've got like the sort of the bean bit right here, you know, and there's like the flaps and that around it, you know. That's what it looks like. It looks like a bit of a fanny. But yeah, BELHAVEN Craft Pilsner. Let's get these out, throw them in here, and then do the rest. There we go. Right, Zach. Well, that's a fucking good start, isn't it? Yeah. Guess I'll have to get the wet wipes on this one. But I can do it in a minute. Right, here we go. Let's just open up You know what? Let's pause the video for a bit. I'll be back shortly. Clean up time. And we're back. Sorry about that. That was a bit of an unfortunate event. Let's hope this one doesn't fizz up as well. Ready? It did, but not as much. Okay. I'll just... The table's a little bit off-centre, you see, so it's like a gradient so you can see things better, you know. It's all going to be fucking sticky as fuck, but yeah, let's continue the pour, shall we? So as you can tell, even after it's fizzed, not much of a head is there really. It is heavily carbonated. Carbonation domination, I would say. And it's a very light amber colour. And yeah, it's be a lot worse. Now let's have a sniff. Let's move these two fellas to either side. Let's have a sniff. Now that's very interesting. Never before in my entire life have I had this, right? I can smell the malty bits, fair enough. A little bit grassy, fair enough. Been there before as well. However, my nostril picked up something completely different. Apples. Now I don't know why I'm getting a scent of apples, but I certainly am. Apples. So yeah, don't know why, but yeah. Let's hope that these apple scents might contribute to a decent taste. Which leads us to the next part. You know where we're going here. Belhaven Brewery. We know what it looks like, we know what it smells like, but what about the taste? Will it be Belhaven Brewery from Dunbar, or will it be Belhaven Brewery from Bum Bar? That's a bar that bums go to. It's one of those pubs where no one buys ale. They sort of like go, hold their hands out and hope the bar staff show sympathy. They don't exist, they're just made up. But yeah, there's only one way to find out if there's any good dough. You know how that is. Bottoms up and up your bottoms. Here we go. Yes. It tastes exactly how my nose imagined it would taste. You got the malts, you got the grassy, you got the little sort of bitter sensations. The mouth feels pretty good, hence the carbonation on it. But more importantly, there's a lilt of apples there, but it's not too strong to make it sort of like a cider or a shitty cider. This is actually, it's different, but it's a good kind of different. And the excess of green makes sense now because there's an element of apples in there, which goes well. And yeah, it's got a bit of an earthy aftertaste though at the end. Kind of like a bit of a, it's a bit soily in the aftertaste, but other than that, it's pretty decent. I've had way worse, you know. Yeah, yeah. I'd recommend this. It's not as famous as its McEwen's or its Tennant's or its Caledonia Brewery or its Duchars or whatever the fuck. Or Duchars. Yeah, that's it. Duchars. It's not as famous as them, but I can see this growing because it's got a bit of an identity of its own. It's got a unique flavour. It's got an identity of its own. It's got a decent Pilsner style beer, which you could drink in all weathers, in all circumstances. And yeah, it's pretty decent. It's a hidden gem, this, I'd say. I got this from Home Bargain, I think. Yeah, I got it from Home Bargain in Speak, I think it was. And it was nice. So yeah, all in all, I would recommend it. I'd give it about a 7 out of 10. The little earthy taste at the end kind of wasn't perfect, but everything else was pretty good, you know. So yeah, 7 out of 10. So yeah, that was Belhaven Brewery's Craft Pilsner. I've heard they've got a lot more as well, so I'll be trying them at some point in the future if I can find them. Was it clean, crisp and refreshing? Yeah, I'd say it was. So yeah, I hope you've enjoyed this review as much as I've enjoyed making it, and I have enjoyed it. It's nice. More to come in the future. Got a Turkish one, got a load of other shit as well. Yeah, in the meantime, I'll be signing out. Take care, everyone.